Life's a game, the world's a stage, and we are merely role-players, where theatrical people play role-playing games. I'm Matt Boothman, and I'm your Master of Ceremonies for this studio production. Here on Merely Role-Players, we improvise stories, and we use the rules of role-playing games to keep the important moments unpredictable and the drama at max volume. This episode is part of Tipping Point, one of our studio productions. In this production, we're playing the award-winning, critically acclaimed and influential Apocalypse World, designed by Vincent and Mackay Baker. So, please take your seats in the studio. Tonight's production is about to begin. Tipping Point, a Merely Role-Players studio production. Act 2 of 3. You pull the trigger of the shotgun, slung under the radio station desk.
Yeah.
The Uzi is fully dangling towards the ground now. He's still got his hand on it, but he's not pointing at anybody. He's in full flow. You pull the trigger on the shotgun. It goes off. There's an almighty boom. Everybody listening on the radio hears a peak in the signal. And it blows a huge hole in Dremmer's gut. And it's close enough and powerful enough, being a sawn-off, that it also blows the back off the chair he's sitting on, and he topples backwards, his torso falls off his legs. The entire back wall of the studio is splattered, and he thumps to the ground, dead in a second.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, terrible news. Dremmer's fallen off his chair. You got too into his conspiracy theory about there being a hollow earth, and he's just straight up fallen off his chair. He's cracked his head open, and he's dead. It's an absolute nightmare. Oh, I can't believe this has happened on air, but it's live radio, everybody, and anything can happen. Just as we approach the half-hour mark, I've got one last thing to mention. There appears to be some disappearances going on. Are you listening? Is anyone still listening? I do hope so, because there's some disappearances happening. Have we noticed anyone going up to the mansion and then not coming back? I've heard word people are going up there, never to return. Someone should probably look into that. Mr. Nest, I'm looking at you. Do the right thing. Ta-ta for now. And he clicks play on a tape cassette. Oh, sit down next to me. And I will begin cleaning up the remnants of Dremmer.
Need more water for that?
Yeah. Well, I might not.
What a waste of good furniture.
I know. That's one chair I'm not getting back.
Still functions as a stool.
That's a good point. As long as you've got good core strength, you're fine.
There's a bit of blood on it, don't worry.
There's a bit of blood on it, don't worry about it.
The work crew, the folks, now that they've quenched their thirst and they're pooling their tools and working out what they can use to make the fence that you've asked them to make. But certainly some of them are starting to get a little bit unsettled by the radio broadcast. You can see that arguments are breaking out over the Hollow Earth theory.
Oh no!
And anybody who's keeping away from those arguments, you see ears pricking up over this suggestion that people are going up to the nest and not coming back. There are some sidelong glances at you, Nasus.
Okay.
And as the muttering begins, and there are full-on arguments breaking out over whether the Earth is hollow, and there's people starting to look suspicious, and maybe some of them are secreting some of the pooled tools up sleeves and in pockets. And it's at that point that Porter returns, doddering up the hill, supported by members of what was Dremmer's gang. He stopped by their billet on the way out of the radio station, delivered your message to them himself, and since they could all hear Dremmer going off on one on the radio, they were like, well, if we can just have the place for free if we change leaders, this seems fine. And then, obviously, they arrived just in time to hear him get blown away on the radio.
Fall off his chair.
On the radio.
Definitely wasn't shot.
No.
Just fell straight off his chair.
Are these guys, like, tooled up, or are they...
They're not tooled up with anything that would be useful for building fences.
No.
They're tooled up for war.
Fine.
You know, with whatever they can. There's very few guns. It looks like Dremmer kept most of those for himself.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of them around that work anymore. But lots of knives, axes, general kind of chopping and poking implements, staves,
Awesome.
big sticks,
Good.
sorts.
Oh, right. Oh, hello, fellas.
So these fine ladies and gentlemen and ambiguous and concealed gendered individuals are in the market for a new employer.
Oh, yes, come along then, chaps. You can have the West Wing. It's a little bit in disrepair, but I'm sure you can do something with it. Knock yourselves out.
You're just giving us the place.
Well, no. Well, there's a few rules to follow. Bits and bobs. So just bear with me. Right. Whilst you're near me or any of my water, you must work, obviously, or give me something very nice. No violence. No violence. No.
What are we fucking here for if not for violence?
Well, when I tell you to leave and go and do violence somewhere else, that's fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Or protect. No intentional harm as well. So, don't nudge somebody and they fall down the stairs. And you must be.
So we can hurt people if they hurt someone else first, one of us or you or someone.
Protection is fine, I think.
Right. Understood.
When the penalty, if someone breaks the rules, you'll be sorting out the penalties, and I'll tell you what they are. And you have to be honest, my nasty boys. You've got to be honest all the time.
How were you enforcing all these laws before we were here?
Well, have you met Goofy? Yes.
What's that? This guy's clearly never seen a dog before.
Oh, it's my doggy.
Your what?
Doggy, dog. Dog.
You just fucking keep that thing around?
Yes, he's fine. Don't you, Goofy? Sick him. No, it's a joke, Goofy. Speak the truth at all times. No lies near me, near Manipikin, near the old Babylon. Now, I did hear on the... Oh, there is Nipikin. Where's she gone?
Yeah, my lord.
Right, Nipikin, did you hear? Babylon's not very happy with me. I don't know what's going on there, but we're going to sort it out. He's going to be the new Dremmer. He's going to look after these boys, I thought. That'd cheer him up, wouldn't it?
What a spiffing idea, my lord.
Cheer him up, I thought. So there's one other thing.
Welcome, everyone, to this new situation for you. I'm sure you'll all be... What they're actually hearing is like, welcome, everyone. I hope you're going to be comfortable here.
Why do they all look so scared of you, Nipikin? They look so worried. She's fine. She's okay. There was one other thing. What was the other thing? Goofy, what was the other thing? I'm going to ask Goofy what the other thing was.
You're opening your brain again.
Yeah.
Stop farming in XP by talking to your dog, you lunatic.
Every time she turns up, you're talking to the dog.
Well, that's an 8 this time. So that's a bit more like it.
Mark XP. On a hit, I'm going to give you a kind of an impression of something new and interesting about the current situation.
Okay. I'm going to get like the sort of scent map that he has of like numbers dwindling over time. There used to be more people around, and now there's fewer. Like there's the scent of the old man seems to have vanished. The scent of this sort of like the middle the young couple that used to come to get that they no longer seem to be here anymore.
You glance across at the hedges that Porter has been so diligently clipping into, beautiful box shapes, and you think for a second you see one of them in the exact shape of the old man.
Good boy, Goofy. Nipperkin?
Yes, my lord.
Do you know it? That was it. The radio. The man on the radio, Sacramento, said that people are
What
going
a
missing.
charming host he is. Always full of insightful information. Is it always accurate?
Well, if I know my Sacramento, he likes to tell the truth. That's what I've always thought of anyway. Good boy. He's a good lad, just like my Goofy. Oh, you're a good boy. But Nipperkin,
Yes, my lord.
I'm a little bit concerned. One moment. Where's that woman who spoke to me earlier on about the water?
Yes, that's me.
What's your name?
Bridges.
Bridges. Now, my dog tells me, and the man on the noisemaker tells me, that some people have gone missing. Would you agree with that, Bridges? Don't you lie.
Yeah, I mean there is some chat in town. There's some scuttlebutt. Everybody knows you have to come up here because otherwise you don't drink. But there's people are sometimes a bit worried about it, and there's been talk that it's sort of a lottery. You will get what you need, but will you come back? There's rumours that you're keeping people in cages.
No, well, only a couple.
They did consent to it as well. Some of them.
Or feeding them to your big dog.
No. He's a vegetarian.
Just going to be like feeding Nipperkin little treats.
Feeding Goofy.
Goofy.
Yes,
Nipperkin.
you're
Right,
Nipperkin.
nom, nom. Feeding Goofy little treats.
No, not Goofy.
But yeah, unless you know where. So Joe.
Right.
Joe came up here a couple of weeks ago. He hasn't come back. So do you know where Joe is?
I don't know who Joe is.
No? All right. Okay. So that's one.
Right.
And
Well, he came here and didn't come home.
that's right.
This is the last place that he came.
Nobody's seen him since he went up the hill to get his water ration for the week.
What?
And Boris.
Oh, Boris. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember Boris.
Yeah.
He had the beard.
Yeah.
Beardy Boris, I used to call him.
Yeah. And Weird Sammy.
Oh, well, yes. He's not a loss, is he, frankly? But, yeah.
Look, just because nobody missed them doesn't mean it's not
It's not
interesting
missing.
that they're gone. Yeah.
Right. Thank you. You've been most useful, Bridges. Have an extra cup.
I mean, thank you so much.
Sure. Bridges, I've got another question. Be honest. Am I doing a good job?
Ooh, conflict roils across her face.
Don't do me harm, Bridges, but tell the truth.
Bridges is for the job, one way or the other.
Define good job. Like what parameters, what metrics should I be judging your performance against here?
Do people get their water?
I mean, yes.
Oh, brilliant. I'm doing
undoubtedly.
Are they getting enough water?
Enough is the exact word. Yes.
Ah, so, living within their means. Perfect, excellent. That's what we like to hear. Thank you, Bridges. You've done very, very well. I'm very proud of you. How's the fence coming along? I don't like looking at the people as they
Well, we've got the equipment to dig post holes, so we're getting those laid in first.
Great.
Chopping and lathing and sanding timber to like make planks is going to be a bit more difficult. We might end up with a bit more of like a sort of woven fence or dry stone wall sort of situation.
Well, I've got some good news for you there, Bridges. You've got to do one more day's work. Just make lots of holes and stop there.
Oh,
I just want the holes. Just not on the lawn. Just do the holes. I can get these men to stand in the holes, you see, and they can be the fence.
that's that's much more achievable than chopping down any trees with the tools that we've got. So you'd like them
Man-sized holes.
yeah, so like a couple of feet across each. How deep?
Not to twist an ankle.
Oh, so
Shallow.
like a foot.
An impression.
Great.
An impression of a hole. No, in fact, leave the holes.
So it's more.
Bring me your things again. Just bring me your things.
So you were thinking more of like a marker for somewhere to stand rather than an actual hole.
Well, it turns out that I've solved the problem myself, so we don't need the fence anymore. So I'd like all your precious things again, please.
Oh, well, okay. And would you like to address the gathered masses and tell them that?
I'd rather you did it. Yes, you do it.
Fine. Okay, I'll pass that on.
Can you just please make them aware of the really violent, angry men that now work for me?
I don't think anybody missed the arrival of the violent, angry men.
That's perfect. Right. Next point. What was I doing again? What was the thing I called you over for? Have I got to talk to this fucking dog again? No, I remember. You!
I think you were giving more treats to your dear pet, my lord.
Yes. What does he eat? Sausages! Sausages! Have we got
Vegetarian sausages.
Have we got any sausages?
They're all mushroom sausages.
Yes. There you go. Good doggy. Now, have you heard about these missing people? Weird Sammy, Beardy Boris, and the other one. I forgot his name.
The names in particular are not familiar to me, my lord. I did hear some rumours, people talking of them going missing, though.
We wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
The woods and the forest is large, my lord, and these are difficult times.
Yes, sure. You're not wrong. I feel you're telling me the truth as far as you know it. You're not causing any trouble, though, are you, Nippy? Little Nipster.
Define trouble, my lord.
Oh, well, killing people, hiding their bodies. Not doing that sort of thing, are you? Never took you for that sort of person. Because,
It's a very specific definition of trouble, isn't it?
because I know that I'm not doing it. And I don't think
What
the
are you
dog...
accusing me of, you silly goose? And she taps you on the shoulder.
Nothing at all.
That's another 11.
Is this in-brain puppet strings? Or a different move?
I would actually like to deep brain scan. I want to ask you a question.
Oh, sure,
about
go for it.
Nasus.
This is still a weird move, so you still mark XP
Yes.
for doing it.
And I will level up.
What is the experience of that like for Sundown?
It starts off as a little bit of, because again, she touches him, the sort of the spores come off the glove, and she starts to see the sort of the inner electrical pulse between everything, and specifically within Nasus, and you can see like the different parts of the brain lighting up, but then it kind of goes into his in his worldview, so it would look different in everyone else's depending on how they saw things. But yeah, then it would become, whereas Sundown can see what the world is actually like, she's now actually seeing things properly through his eyes, and everything becomes that sort of, it's not, because it's not detective. How did in 1950s, maybe it is a little bit, not film noir, because that's obviously a different genre.
Yeah.
But maybe something a little bit Miss Marple.
Yeah.
Like it's sunny, but everyone's wearing raincoats and there's a big magnifying glass, and she's just kind of like scanning over with a big magnifying glass.
Cool.
I would like to ask you, in what ways are your character's mind and soul vulnerable?
Well, I think they're clear for everyone. He's,
Let me list the ways.
he's easily confused. Thinks he's a multi-millionaire man from the 1940s. Make of that as you will. He thinks his dog is a vegetarian. He's insane.
Yeah.
Completely mad.
Seems like basically this kind of whole constructed persona is very fragile, right? It wouldn't take much of a psychic push to shatter it into bits.
Yeah.
And then who knows what we'd find underneath.
Well, quite.
Something a lot worse would be my guess.
As the person who came up with the character.
I think these are things that Sundown probably does already know, but it's nice to specifically say them. So I think what it is that she has spent a lot of the relationship getting around your laws by not answering the questions directly. So in response to you directly asking her,
Yes.
she's been like, "What are you accusing me of, you silly goose?" And then, "Do you think I would be capable of something like that, my lord, against your specific instructions?"
No, not you, Nipperkin. But what do you think we should do then? What should we do? Could the dog start growling while she's doing this?
Sure.
So he can sense that she's doing something funky.
Yeah, he can smell something. There's this ever-present scent that Goofy can smell that is present to some extent in all humans. And especially sort of present around like the head area, but it's especially strong around Sundown. It's like she's completely bathed and suffused in this strange scent that really sets Goofy on edge. Often growling when she's around.
I think that noise sort of makes me break contact with her tapping me. Like, oh.
Oh, Goofy. Goodness me. We'll give more treats.
Down, boy.
Bridges comes back to the two of you with a slight young man in tow. Shelby here has got a question, if that's all right.
Of course.
Shelby steps forward and says, now that we're not building the fence anymore, can my dad come back and join the rest of the group?
Who's your dad again?
Marco, you said you had a special job for him and you sent him off to the trees.
Ah, yes. Marco. I remember Marco. Big bushy hair.
No, very, very old and
Bit bushy, though? A little bit bushy about him?
I suppose, maybe, when I was younger it definitely was.
Oh, he wasn't...
He's lost a lot of it.
Did he look like a bush?
I don't know.
Somebody looked like a bush. I saw somebody that looked like a bush. Marco. Well, we'll find him. He went to the trees, you say?
Yes, he's the one that you gave him some water and said you had a special job for him in the trees.
Well, I can always do with a stretch of my legs. So come on then, Sonny Jim. Let's go and find your old daddykins.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Come on then, Goofy. Let's go.
This is the first time we've seen Nasus get up out of the camp chair.
Oh, you've been sat down this entire time.
Sat there with Goofy down by the side.
Yeah, I bring the crossbow with me because that comes everywhere with me. Come on then, Goof. Let's go. You hold fort here, Nippy. I'll be right back.
Of course, sir.
Just to let everybody know, I'm going to have to step out for a little bit. I think I need some air after the dramatic occurrences of today. And yes, I do apologise. That means that the potato chat's going to have to be delayed until tomorrow. But don't worry, Sandy. We haven't forgotten about you. Before I leave, though, quick message to Nails. Stop arming up. Just remember who you're dealing with there, pal. I know we've got a lot of beef here, but let's not do anything reckless, shall we? Yeah. So if anyone does go wandering past the pub, just be aware that Nails is in there tooling up for a bit of a party. And yeah, that's me for the day. I'm gonna have a little break, but I'll be back tomorrow with more truth, more music, and more laughs. Yeah.
As you leave the station, Dungnut's out there with your reward. So I think it's 2 barter for that.
Okay.
Dremmer's horse is still tied up outside the studio. Are you? What do you think we're going to do with this? Do you think there's good eating on this thing?
No, I wouldn't suggest.
Looks a little bit scrawny.
Looks a bit scrawny. Looks like it could do with eating.
Yeah, maybe we could get it to pull something.
I mean, do you have anything that needs pulling?
There's cars and trucks and stuff around. They're all rusted and they don't go, but they got wheels. If we could,
I'll tell you what.
Figure out a way to harness him.
I'm gonna hop on its back and just head up to the mansion. I feel like I need to see what's going on up there, but I'll see if the horse has got any juice left in the old legs. And then if it does, then I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement.
Yeah, make it a kind of community resource. Or a resource horse.
Or an arrangement.
Something like that.
Yeah, an arrangement would probably be better.
I mean, you took care of the previous owner, so you're taking responsibility for the horse.
No, it's my horse now, is kind of what I was saying there. So I'm glad you agree with me on that. I'll be seeing you around, Dungnut. Don't do anything stupid, yeah?
All right, so I should tell Sandy to stay on the allotment today.
Oh, yeah, tell Sandy. No, we're not going to...
Tomorrow.
We'll bring her back tomorrow and we'll have a good old chat about potatoes.
You got it. And I'll be listening out for you telling everybody about the water drying up.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to be happening. Just so you know, I'm going to put my hand very lightly on Dungnut's shoulder and be like, I really don't like it when people lie to me, Dungnut.
You're going aggro.
I'm going aggro. Is that aggro?
It's a question. Are you going aggro?
I am trying to manipulate it. What is this?
The way you've acted it feels more going aggro than
Yeah, definitely.
You're not offering anything.
No,
you're threatening her.
Yeah, threatening her. So yeah, I'm going to go aggro. We're here to roll dice and have fun. So yeah, absolutely. That is
rolling plus hard.
That is 7 plus 1, which is 8.
Nice.
Hey.
Right. It's a success. She's got some choices about how she responds.
Okay.
She understands that this is a threat.
Mm-hmm.
And she understands you got a bang to rights, that she was lying and spreading bullshit about this, and you saw straight through it. I think she's just going to get the hell out of your way here.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
All right. Sure, yeah, message received. Yeah, I suppose you got the important bit of the message out. Okay, no harm, no foul. I'll be off. I'll be out of your hair.
Don't want to fall out with the farmers, don't bet. You do good work.
It's dung nut.
Sure. Apologies, I'll try and get your name right next time. Dung Beetle? No, I'm joking. Dung Nap. Sorry about that.
She's giving you a little bit of stink eye as she heads off down the main street, but
That's not surprising with the dung in her.
She's lucky it isn't pink eye. Am I right?
But she's not causing you any more trouble.
No.
So you're going to see if you can ride this horse.
Yeah, sure.
It's a little skittish. Dremor doesn't... It seems like Dremor wasn't the best, wasn't the best caretaker of this beast.
No, fair enough, okay.
So it shies a little from you as you approach. Mm-hmm. Give us a roll plus cool.
Oh, amazing. That is...
do something under fire, and the fire is this horse is very skittish.
That is plus 1 XP.
It certainly is.
That is a 9. I'm rolling like good dice.
Heck yeah. So on a 9, you can get the horse under control, but it's going to take you a little bit to like calm it down and get it to respond to your control. So it would actually be quicker to walk. So you can hot foot it now and you can get there quicker, but you'll be exhausted when you get there.
Yeah.
Or you can take the time to get the horse under control, and you'll get there fresh as a daisy, but a little bit behind the action.
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go on horse. I want to arrive on a horse.
Nice.
I want to arrive on a horse and look cool on a horse, but I'll just be about a day late.
You can be the cavalry. You ride in just at the key
Everyone's
moment.
gone missing.
Everybody dead.
Right, Shelley, let's go.
Shelby.
Shelby. Right, Shelby. One thing, I don't like going anywhere without... Guess.
The dog?
Well, he's there. One more guess.
Some water?
Oh, I've got it. A big bottle of it.
There's something else?
Yes.
Your big crossbow?
I've got that.
So there's something you haven't got now, but that you
I'll give you a clue. He's old.
My dad?
No, not your dad, for God's sake. My old man. Who is my old man?
I don't know his name, but I know who you mean. I've seen him. He's very shaky. He
Go
arrived.
and get him.
I'm on my way. I'm going. Shelby heads off. Hustles off to find Porter.
Oh, Porter, get over here. Right, Porter. You know I don't go anywhere without you. Bring the chair.
Very, very good, sir. Porter folds up the chair and hoists it up on his back, and he folds in half. He's bent fully double at the waist to carry the chair on his back.
Right, that's better. Right, okay. Shelley, you lead the way.
You sure I can't take that chair off you? He says to
No,
Porter.
no. Leave him alone. He's fine. Don't you, Porter?
All right.
Right, Shelby, you don't know where you're going. I know where I'm going. Woof.
Yes. I'm following you, sir.
Oh, God. Why are you following me? Who are you again?
To find my dad, who went into the grove.
The bush. Right, the walking bush. Right, okay, here we go.
What?
Off we go. And we charge off to the trees as fast as we can.
All right. So the garden is lush, right?
Mm-hmm.
The lawn and the privet hedges and the topiary are emerald green, like tourist pictures of Ireland, because they're extremely well watered and irrigated from the fountain.
Yeah.
As soon as you get beyond the lawn, like these stands of trees, forest is a very grand word for it. They're very stunted, like half of the trees look essentially petrified from the sun beating down on them. Many of them are dead, but there are some that are still in leaf. It's that time of year that those of them that have leaves on them. Very twisted, very stunted, very spooky.
Right, I turn to Porter and say, well, you've not tried very hard here, have you, Porter?
There's only so much water to go around, and many mouths to feed, many people with thirst.
We'll discuss this later.
Very good, sir.
Porter, one last piece of advice, if you will. Where's the best place to put my chair?
You're going to Porter for insight.
I certainly am.
Well, sir, with your complexion, sir, and the season, I would recommend under the tree with the most leaves.
Right, yes, good idea. That tree's got 2 leaves, that one's got 3. We'll take the 3
I
leaves.
think as you get closer to the corner of the woods that Sundown frequents, there are more lush. And it is sort of an extension, though not legally boundary-wise, it is perhaps an extension of the gardens in terms of...
That's to be negotiated.
mechanically negotiated.
I'm finding the contract.
Where's the boundary line of my garden?
There is a corner of the forest that does have more vegetation to it, and there's more moss underfoot.
Okay, so I am going to grab the chair of Porter and I'm going to put it underneath the
nicest tree.
The nicest tree. I'm going to plonk myself down and I'm going to read a situation.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I get a +1 for doing that because I took Thingy Bob's advice for doing that. +2. Okay, 10.
So this is 10 on a reader situation.
So I get 3.
And as usual, as with other Powered by the Apocalypse games we play, you don't have to ask them all at once.
Right.
You can hold on to your hold and ask more as the situation develops if you would prefer.
I guess what am I seeing? Like, what am I not just looking at, but what am I seeing in detail?
I mean, the grove, this bit of the forest itself is very nice. There is no sign of the old man, but you do notice, I guess, that there's a rocky area within it that looks like it might be a cave entrance.
Does the dog seem particularly interested in any particular part of the wood?
I suppose he would be interested in the cave entrance.
So, as in, like, he can smell something in there that seems strange. Or...
Yeah.
Right. Shelby, how do you like caving, my boy?
Are you saying that's where my dad is?
I don't know where your dad is, but I like being outside. Do you like being inside? Do you like water?
Yes.
Right, well, I'll give you 2 cups of water, Shelby, if you go in that cave and have a little nosy.
What would I roll if I were trying to be stealthy here?
Act under fire.
Oh, you're going to get XP for... Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
You're going to get XP for that as well.
Yeah, boy. So that's an 11 on the dice, so 12. Obviously, Sundown has not stayed at the house and has followed through the woods. She knows these woods well. And she's positioned herself in a way in which no one can... I mean, I guess I'll give you that Goofy could smell her. So I throw it to you, Starkey. Do you think he'd be more interested in cave or she's here?
Well, I think that because I did so well on the reader cinch, if I'd failed that, then maybe not. But I kind of feel like he's got a pretty good. Like seeing a cave in the woods isn't super duper surprising, but like having you following me would be.
We've got 2 sort of dueling successes here.
Yeah.
We've got Nat, you've succeeded on doing something under fire, which means that you ought to stay concealed or like get what you want out of the situation. Starkey has also succeeded fully on Reader Sitch, which means that he could like get all the information about the situation that he's in. But I think it does come down to Nasus's focus. Right?
Okay.
It's like, is he more interested in this, like, where has the old man gone?
Yeah.
Or is he like noticing that the dog is agitated, suddenly on the alert for danger?
Does it help for you to know that Sundown has no intent to harm Nasa?
Possibly. If there was intent to harm, we might have actual like alertness from Goofy. Actually, like full guard dog mode.
Yeah.
As it is, what you're hearing from Goofy, Nasus, is that general low-level unsettled growl that you always hear when Sundown is close. But it seems like the cave, or what he can smell from the cave, is what... So it's almost like, because he's having the same reaction to the cave, that covers the fact and conceals the fact that Sundown is actually also here.
Okay. Right then, Shelby, you go in first, and I'll have a little look from the outside, if that's okay.
So now that I know I'm concealed, the next thing I was going to do is, because I leveled up before.
Yep.
The new move I've taken is direct brain whisper projection.
Oh my god.
So poor Shelby, I'm sorry Shelby, I'm going to roll plus weird now.
Mark
That's
XP.
That's an 8.
What does an 8 do on that move? What does direct brain whisper projection do?
I'm going aggro, but I can roll plus weird to get the effects of going aggro without going aggro.
Fun.
My victim has to be able to see me. So that was the roll. The stealth roll was can I position myself so only Shelby can see me? Yeah.
Where are you?
Are you already in the cave?
Yeah, are you in the cave? Are you up a tree? Are you in the
I'm
undergrowth?
not in the cave.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be trapped there if it goes wrong.
Hiding among the moss.
Yeah.
Or we've established that there's some fuckery going on with what Nasus sees, especially when you're around.
True.
Are you just standing there in the open and just making him not be able to see you?
Well, no, because this would also apply to Porter and.
So they'd still see you standing there, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
In which case, are you in the undergrowth? Are you behind a tree? What's the concealment?
Position behind a tree, but just angles wise.
Yep.
Yeah. Only young Shelby can see me. Shelby can see Sundown for how she truly looks, right? Slightly haunted young woman in an army helmet with a fucked up arm. And he just hears in his brain, "You don't want to go down there."
What's happening in Shelby's head now is something in his brain is lighting up and flooding fear chemicals into his whichever bit of the brain does that. Hypothalamus? One of them. Nobody knows. It's the apocalypse. All the neurology textbooks have been lost.
There's no more brain doctors.
No.
I think the amygdala
There
is
we go.
the lizard brain.
Yeah.
Something wrapped around his amygdala is activating that lizard brain, and he is sort of trapped between the instinctual part of his brain being activated by Sundown saying, "You are afraid, you do not want to go in the cave," versus the rational part of his brain that says, "I have been offered precious, life-giving water to go into the cave, and also my dad might be in there." Shelby freezes, looks from Sundown back to Nasus, looks at the water that Nasus has offered him, looks to the cave, and scarpers, runs, just takes off running through the forest, not even back towards the mansion. He is in full flight panic mode, just flees in the direction of least resistance, with the thinnest trees and the fewest people in the way. Just runs.
What the bloody hell is that boy doing? Oh, gosh. Oh, Shelby. Oh, no water for you. Ever again.
Should I make that generally known, sir?
Let's keep it between us for now, Porter. Or what do you think, Porter?
I think every once in a while, sir, it's good to make an example of somebody, and this seems the child has run, and so is unlikely to argue and make a fuss. We should make a general edict to the whole crowd and the whole settlement. Shelby is persona non grata, has broken the laws and may not have water anymore.
I don't think he did break... Did he break the laws?
I don't think he did.
Oh, well, why are you saying he can't have any water if he didn't break the laws?
Because I asked him to do something, he didn't do it.
Is that not a breach of the laws?
No, it's not actually, no. He just ran away. Porter, you're horrible. You shouldn't agree with me when I do dreadful things.
Very good, sir.
Goodness me, I shall not follow your advice. Dreadful advice. Never talking to you again. I'll talk to the dog instead. No, I'm not. Well, you know what they say, if you do the job yourself. Oh, fuck. Right, I'm going to go in the bloody cave. Come on, Goof. Come on then, Goofy. Oh, God, I hate the dark. I hate the caves.
As you go into the cave, there starts to be some moisture in here.
I am the king of moisture. I am the moist king.
Are you Fungus the Bogeyman?
Yes, that's exactly right.
And then there starts to be like the little tendrils of plant life, and you eventually come across. It starts to smell funky, like bad funky,
Like decay.
maybe, yeah. in the ground of the cave, there are parts that are not rock, there are parts that are soil, and you start to find beds of mushrooms.
Oh no.
And one is quite fruitful at the moment, and one is working on it, and then as you go, you start to see there are perhaps some human remains underneath them. And then at the end of that tunnel, I guess, depending on how I rolled in this flashback.
After the old man was sent into the woods, what did you do?
Sundown would have followed him in as stealthily as she could, and then would have tried to touch him on the shoulder. And the instruction was, lie down forever. I'm rolling weird to puppet strings the old man.
Okay.
Oh, that is a 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Interesting.
You still mark XP because it's a rolling weird.
I do, which does give me a level up, which is good. On a miss, you inflict 1 harm upon your subject to no benefit.
Every muscle in his body went rigid, and he convulsed. He screamed.
Ah!
Although it was covered at the time by the sound of the radio and general ruckus around the manor, echoing around the cave. He keeled over unconscious. So you may have thought at the time that you'd got what you needed.
Aha.
But now, in the present, as Nasus picks his way through the dark cave and the rich, sweet smells of decay, and your foot brushes various little crumbling toadstools, there's actually a little bit of light in here. There's a little bit of bioluminescence. You see that there are beds of toadstools and various different kinds of fungus growing across various of these human remains. Mm-hmm. But growing out of the eyes, growing out of the ears and the nose and the mouths and the paws of the head, there is a very kind of almost hair-like, very fine fungal fibres that glow with a very, very slight blue-green luminescence.
Cool.
And by that light, you see at the far end of the cave, you're having to stoop at this point, the trembling form of Barco, the old man, who you last saw in a vision as a bush. And as you creep up to him, he leaps out of the shadows at you, seizes the lapels of your smoking jacket, and said, "She was in my head! She was in my head! She's killing them! She wanted me down! She wanted me as mushroom food!"
What's she talking about?
It's
Who?
It's her, the creepy haunted girl.
Which creepy haunted girl? There isn't no creepy haunted girl.
I heard her. She was in my head. I saw the Sundown.
Sundown? You mean Nipperkin?
I don't know who that is, but please save me from her, sir. Save me. Save all of us.
Oh, no. No, she wouldn't do a thing like this. She's so sunny and bright.
That's not what I saw of her, sir.
Goofy. Calm down, Goof.
Goofy's growling a lot.
Yep.
And is having that particular reaction mainly to those wisps of fungus around the eyes and the mouths and the heads.
I'm going to use my last little thing then.
Yep.
Okay, who's in control here? Yeah.
Here in this grove, in this cave, your precious Nipperkin, this is her domain. She follows your law. She is part of your retinue. She obeys your laws while on your lawn. You have stepped across a boundary and now you stand on her lawn. And in here you play by her rules. All right, lovies. It's me, Matt, your Master of Ceremonies. I hope you enjoyed Act 2 of Tipping Point in the studio. There will now be an interval of 2 weeks before our finale, Act 3. But next week we'd like to invite you backstage where we'll learn a little bit more about the strings and the ties and the obligations that our three main characters have on each other. And you'll also get to find out which of our three main characters nearly started our story destitute, and who saved them. Stay tuned now for our credits, but just before that, let's take a brief look through the programme as the interval begins. It's the London Podcast Festival at the moment, so there are lots and lots of podcast live shows going on at King's Place near King's Cross in London. Most of them, as usual, with anything with the podcast tag on it as an event. Most of them are talk shows and comedy shows and gabfests and that kind of thing. But this coming Sunday the 7th, there is a whole day of audio drama live shows and events. We're not doing anything, but a few of us are going to be there seeing some of the shows. So I just thought I'd give the whole event a shout out. This Sunday, the 7th of September, the shows to see, the ones I really recommend, are the Camlan live episode at 2 o'clock. It's Crowley Time with me, Tom Crowley. I'm not Tom Crowley, that's just the name of the show, which is a great sketch comedy show. And at 7 p.m, the 10-year anniversary brand new live episode show of Wooden Overcoats, the excellent, heartwarming and very funny sitcom about rival funeral homes in the Channel Islands. If you're going to be around for any of those shows, keep an eye out for me and other members of the Merely Role Players ensemble in the audience. See you there Sunday, see you next week backstage, and see you in 2 weeks for the finale of Tipping Point. This has been Tipping Point, a studio production from Merely Role Players, starring Alexander Pankhurst as Sacramento del Barco, Natalie Winter as Sundown, Chris Starkey as Nasus Nest, and me, Matt Boothman. I edited and produced this episode, and the theme music is by Alexander Pankhurst, with special thanks to Richard and Karen Boothman for their expert help building the setting. We were playing Apocalypse World 2nd Edition, by Vincent D. Baker and Magay Baker, with added design by Josh Savoy. Merely Role Players is a Foggy Outline production in association with Blackshaw Theatre Company. Until next time, the show must go on. Foggy Outline.